Alright, after a false start, then 10 minutes of moving the game over to the internal storage of the PS5, we got The Last of Us Part 2. And you're probably going to be seeing this like maybe a month or two after, you know, the 1 year anniversary of it coming out. I personally waited to play this game on PS5 because I kind of expected a 60 FPS patch, but then also I was busy with other shit when it came out last year, so I was just completely fine with waiting for it, or with waiting to play it. And yeah, if anyone would want me to replay the first Last of Us as well at some point, I might do it anyways, on a New Game Plus run, because it's been like 5 years, I think, maybe 4. Actually, no, maybe 6. Years since I played the first Last of Us. Let me know, because I actually would not mind doing that. So yeah. And I'm coming to you guys a couple days after, for when I'm recording this. Recording it a couple days after the 60 FPS patch was released for PS5. Which allows you to toggle a target frame rate of 30 or 60. And they say target because in one area the game does dip a few frames for a few seconds, but then that's about it. It's kind of like Spider-Man, where you don't necessarily notice it, but during quick camera cuts in cutscenes, it does dip a few frames for no reason, for a second. But yeah. So, I'm just trying to see if there's anything that I need to turn on or off. Yeah, and I've heard like a bunch of different things. I've heard some spoilers. I've heard some I've heard some things about the story. I've heard some things about how the about the how things are in this game. To be completely honest, I had kind of middle of the road feelings towards the first game, so don't expect me to be like probably that like that bad and or that like disappointed. You know, the first game for me didn't start to be good, like 100% good. Even though it had good things about it up until then, until like about halfway through the playthrough, when I was or when I got to literally the part where they're exploring the city and they see the giraffe. That was like literally the turning point. But before that, I just was going through the game and not really caring much about much of anything. Yeah, I really do hope as well that Naughty Dog gets a 60 FPS patch out for Uncharted 4 and The Lost Legacy, because I seriously would love to replay the Uncharted series again, all in 60 FPS, because I love those games. But yeah, the Nathan Drake collection runs at a full 60, so Uncharted 4 and The Lost Legacy should be able to as well, because they're not as like graphically advanced, I guess, as Last of Us Part 2, but it's too much for the PS4, but it'd be great to get a 60 FPS patch on PS5. So, let's see. I assume I'm going to be able to change the thing. I don't want permadeath on. I don't need to invert the aiming. Apply pre-order bonuses. Did I get any pre-order bonuses with this? I don't know if I did. Yeah. Okay, I figured I could just change the difficulty. Where am I putting the... Okay. Look at the game case. I do not have anything for the, for, like, DLC codes or anything. Those mods are really weird at 60 FPS. This is why I put it on the PS5's SSD, because I did not want horrendous loading times of about a minute. Yeah. To which I believe it's gonna recap the ending of the first game at some point. Yeah. Yeah, with how many games are getting 60 FPS upgrades on these new consoles, it definitely...
I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away.
Like, is a welcome thing to have 60 FPS patches for, like, first-party games on these consoles.
You go halfway across the country with someone. She needed her immediately.
And this is a 1440p game versus the first game's... Actually, the first game I think was able to go up to full 4K on PS4 Pro, but I could be wrong.
Cure business. Maybe I just want to do right.
People were expecting a remaster to be out on PS5. I don't know. When the game came out literally in the last several months of the PS5's life cycle, and or last half a year of the PS4's life cycle, I should say,
The only catch.
I think it's completely fine if it just runs in backwards compatibility mode, and the PS5 is able to do so.
Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing? I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Which, by the way, I think that they changed Joel's shirt for that scene.
Jesus Christ, Joel.
For the recap.
What do you do?
It didn't look like his mouth moved when he said, Jesus Christ, Joel.
I saved her.
I swear I put the colors back on for the names. I can turn off the directions. I'm gonna do that once it gets the gameplay. To which I do apologize for now.
Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you.
To which I do not understand why they're just giving the first game a complete remake. I think if any games need remakes, it's probably the early Uncharted games. Like the first 3. Maybe just the first 1 or 2. But I guess, even though they have shot and they're gonna release an Uncharted movie, they don't see as much potential in it as The Last of Us.
That's a lot.
Which I kinda get, but it's just shitty.
What does Ellie know?
I forget who this guy is.
I told her they just ran some tests. I told her her immunity meant nothing.
And she believed you?
Like the guy who Joel's talking to. I have Tommy. I cannot remember who the guy is. It's been that long since I played the first game.
Didn't say otherwise.
We should head back.
To which this is also the second PS4 game that's gotten a backwards compatibility update to run at 60 FPS on PS5. that I'm playing. The first was Ratchet and Clank. I don't count complete remasters for the PS5, like Spider-Man. I do intend to play some others that did, like Days Gone and Ghost of Tsushima, and The Last God of War, but... Okay, hold on. But I do not... direction, turn that shit off. And then... I'll turn off the background, that got annoying pretty fast. Yeah. I gotta be honest, I'll probably not... Like, playing PS4 games as well just doesn't activate the haptic feedback, as the games aren't programmed to use the haptic feedback of the PS5 controllers. And I might just completely disable the haptic feedback, because I genuinely do not care about it that much. I like games like this that just have an atmosphere to them. Goes with the storytelling. I watch like Griffith Gaming sometimes, and because he's mainly a PC person, he when he does go after like PlayStation fanboys that talk about how they want games to have a cinematic feel to them, or he wants to have the cinematic experience for them. I remember one video he responded to, it was a PS4, it was a PlayStation fanboy who did not want games to be in 60 FPS and preferred games at 30 because of the cinematic experience that brings. And it's just like, I'm sorry, what, like 60 FPS, honestly, the more games you play in 60 FPS, the less jarring it looks, because your brain gets used to it. And on top of that, some people don't some people can't see the difference between 30 FPS and 60.
It's okay. I got him.
I really only can when it's like
You sure?
cutscenes mostly. And the motions are more smooth because of the higher frame rate.
About what we were talking about earlier.
I remember seeing some for Spider-Man, someone say on Twitter asking one of the devs, I think, or just Insomniac's Twitter itself, hoping to get their attention if they could do a mode where the gameplay is 60 FPS, but the gameplay is 30, but the cutscenes are 30. I mean, because of they don't want to feel like they're watching a soap opera. It's like soap operas are higher frame rates because they want you to feel like it's real life. Like, and on top of that, I'm pretty sure that video games are higher frame rates than soap operas anyways. Just at 30. I could be wrong, but I think that's it.
Hello? Ellie?
It's just like, I'm sorry, not every game is Kingdom Hearts, where the devs themselves cut the cutscenes in the remasters to 30 FPS, while the gameplay is higher.
Jesus.
Unless if it's the
It's giving me a
PC
heart
port of
attack.
Kingdom Hearts 3, in which case the cutscenes get unlocked if you go higher than 60 for the frame rate.
Hey,
What's up, Joel?
just checking in. Folks are, talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
It's good.
Tommy and I went out riding the other day, and he told me a joke, and I thought about you. It's, oh shoot, I forgot it. Something about a clock. How do you...
Joel, it's pretty late and I gotta get up in a few hours.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just, I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
What's this?
So far, I think this game's starting off on a better foot than the first game.
Some folks call this thing here EDAR.
Not that the first game started off terribly, but this is a nice feel,
You want to hear something?
especially for a sequel. I like it.
Okay.
Good. Promise me that you won't laugh.
Unfortunately, I think I know what's coming up, but we'll get there when we get there.
I'm trusting you.
I just opened up the window in my room. Sorry if you heard that. Inventive way to use the touchpad. Huh. Oh, and also, I'm very glad I'm playing this on with a DualSense controller rather than a DualShock 5 or DualShock 4. The DualSense is a very good controller, especially compared to everything before it. You know. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting the storytelling.
To make this man of me. All my stolen missing parts, I've no need for any more.
I don't know what decibel to set this to. I'm usually, for my mic, I usually set it to 4. I bumped it up to 5. Games at 0 decibels, like, pretty much equalized.
Days of you and me.
Which also one of the reasons I'm playing this game right now is to distract me from playing more Ubisoft games, because Assassin's Creed games and Far Cry games got FPS boosted on Xbox, and I started playing Assassin's Creed 2 again, and
That didn't suck.
I want to be in solidarity with other people that are saying hold Ubisoft accountable. If you don't know what that is, look it up on Twitter. It's a hashtag. And check Laser's channel. He has a video about what he wants to
No. No,
What he wants that
I don't
to
know the first thing about
do
this.
and mean.
But I teach you how to play.
You did.
Oh yeah, I actually kind of like that subtitles have colors. I didn't like it that much in the original version of Spider-Man PS4 when they added that in an update. But after the remaster of that game gave us multiple color options, and I was able to change it from that really terrible sky blue
Do you remember the joke?
that they had by default, it actually became a favorite thing of mine to have. Or not a favorite, but I got used to it, and it
What is
helped.
the downside to eating the clock? It's time.
Why are Ellie's eyes so fucking big?
That's so dumb.
It may be how they upgraded her character model from the remaster of the first game, but like, Jesus, her eyes are big. Yeah, at some points, unnaturally so. It's like she's a fucking anime character. Could just be the way that Ashley Johnson did her facial acting when they were making the game, so I don't know. Interesting, for the Uncharted games, they just went with the regular, like, English numbering, but for The Last of Us, they went with Roman numerals.
Shit. Hey,
Morning.
sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you had quite a night after I left.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She didn't mean anything by it.
I was talking about your fight with Seth. Wait, you kissed Dina?
Oh. I thought this...
We're broken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
No. She was probably just trying to make you jealous. I would never... Fuck, this is hard.
I'm messing with you, man. I don't care. Get dressed.
You're the worst.
It's kind of fucked up you did that.
Fuck off, you piece of shit. Okay, that got me laughing early on.
Smells fine. Sure.
I'll give him that. That was a funny moment. It's not that like I said, this game's getting off onto a better foot than the first game did.
Here we go.
Is there anything in the bathroom? They really went out of their way to just model this entire shit.
Hey, is Joel up? That sucks. Shut up. I was just about to get up. I was.
You got everything?
Yes.
It was very interesting that they chose to set the DLC with
Heads
Ellie
up. You're the talk of the town this morning.
from the first game during the winter, and they set this
Let me see if I
part,
got
at
this
the very least, of this game during winter.
She kissed me.
I wonder if that has any,
Set
like,
to call you a not so nice word.
significance
Then Joel decked him.
in terms of, like, the feel that they
And
want.
then you got mad at Joel. That part confused me.
It was a
It wouldn't surprise me.
Sounds exciting. Maria wants a word with you.
Where is she?
Diner.
Is this about Seth?
No clue.
Just tell her you never saw me.
Nope.
Where's your fucking loyalty?
Excuse me.
Hey.
You heard the
so-
woman. Watch your fucking attitude, dude. Dude.
You and me? Yeah, of course. Dina and I are done.
I know. It's just, I don't want you to think.
Ellie, we're cool.
There's extra film grain in the wood.
Thanks.
I don't know if YouTube's compression will show it, but I just saw film grain in the wood, which is weird Because when there's film grain in games, I don't usually notice it that often. It was just like really turned up for a scene. Why did they have to make it? Ellie, as a 14-year-old, was cute. Like a cute, young person, you know? Like, you know, you see a kid, say, oh, they're cute. Not in the bad way. Not in the Onision way. But then her as, just 5 years later, so she's 19.
Wanna grab some bread?
No.
Why do they have to make her at 19 look weird? Granted, they may be going off of Ashley Johnson's facial scan or facial mocap, but it's weird. And Ashley Johnson is not too much of a looker, so I don't know.
Do it for me, please.
Granted, the original version of Ellie from the PS3 version of the first game looked a lot like Elliot Page, so
Hey,
I don't know. Before they changed it for the remaster a bit.
look. Last night I was drinking too much.
So I don't know.
Sure.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry. Maria tells me that you and Dina are headed out. Made you some sandwiches.
Okay.
Your steak.
Thank you, Seth.
It's really weird these more cinematic like moments in 60 FPS look weird.
You be safe out there.
With like the mouth movements.
I appreciate that.
What you got there?
It's really weird.
Bigot sandwiches.
Smells good.
They're yours.
You sure?
It's fine.
Let me walk you out.
Okay.
He said bigot, or she said bigot. Was it a thing about her being a lesbian?
When you go out, I want you to trade off with Tommy and Joel. Those boys have been up for far too long.
Where do I meet them?
If you go up to the Northwest Lookout, they're scheduled to arrive later today. Watch yourself. There's too many sightings of infected recently.
Of course.
Like, did he use
I was gonna
a
check out the creek trails. I'll need someone else.
slur against lesbians?
Ellie,
There's only like one of those that I know of, so
Not really.
could be possible.
Dina's done it a bunch.
Aw,
I'll have the two of them take it.
dude's with his daughter. I assume daughter. Dude's with his kid.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
So,
Look, I don't know what's going on with you and Joel.
Maria,
Guy really cares about you. And I'm sure he didn't mean to.
we're fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry to pry. Be safe.
Thanks.
Yo, Dina! Assignment!
To which I think as well, like, when they were
Look at your
first
girlfriend
marketing this game a few years ago, they started doing trailers, and then they had some story stuff coming out, and character stuff. There were a lot of people, I guess, who were surprised that Ellie's a lesbian.
Hey, guys! I'm tapping out!
And the question then becomes, did you not play the DLC for the first game? If you missed a,
Hey.
if you missed any of the interviews where they talked about it for the
I
first
just want to say
game,
sorry for running off last night.
like, playing the
It's
DLC
okay.
should have
I
shown
totally
that.
get it. I felt bad. Why? Because I started the whole thing, and I shouldn't have kissed you in front of all of those people. No, you were drunk. It's fine. Well, still, I don't want you to think. No, I'm not reading into it or anything. You know what I love about you? How you let me finish my sentences. All right. Well, we should probably get going. Yeah.
Ow! What the fuck? I'm not even playing! Cause you're a chicken? You're a chicken!
I hate this kid so much. You want to fuck him up? Yeah, I do.
You asked for it! You better run, you little shit! Holy shit! Get to cover! Go! Go! Gotcha. We're on the board, suckers. Eat that. Oh, I'm coming for you, Tiny. Oh, you like that? Ow!
Damn! Arm on that kid.
See you. Oh, suck it!
Okay.
Oh, you better hide.
This dude under here? Where the fuck did he go? Oh. There you are, you little shit.
Fuck yeah! I mean, don't tell your mom.
That one.
Your parents don't love you.
Oof.
I'm gonna come over there and fight you, like for real.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Boom! Eat snow, you little shit! We're winning! Aw, dang it!
Ow! I know where you live,
Where the
Alex.
fuck are you going, my guy?
Aw, dang
Yeah,
it!
you better run.
fuck
you
off.
better run. If you were not a child, I would pelt you. In the face.
Okay, okay.
Where are you, you little shit?
In your face!
Eat snow. Come on. I see you.
Fuck. That shit clipped through the fucking grate. Fuck you.
No fair.
Eat it, shrimps.
Hey!
How's it feel?
No! Get her!
It's weird, I know that there were two different development teams, two different studios, two different companies, but like... This does feel like some shit out of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Which I guess I know where
Alright, we actually have some work to do.
Tetsuya Nomura took a lot of his inspiration for that game from.
Yep.
In terms of like storytelling.
So, Jesse wants us to do the creek trails. He's gonna relieve Joel and Tommy.
Oh, that's nice you assigned this together. You're gonna like this route.
Morning, girls.
Morning.
Hey, ladies. I'll bring them in.
Thank you.
I don't know why, but that sounded like Yuri Lowenthal to me, and that would be funny if he were in this game and he interacted with Ashley Johnson in his character.
That's a good girl. Look who's here.
Thanks.
I don't know if he did any like tertiary voices or not in the first game. He seems to pop up a lot in a lot of these games. But granted, he might have also been busy either making the first Spider-Man game or being in Miles Morales. So,
One for you.
but granted, also like a lot of the times, like the mocap is done separately from the voice acting. So,
Open it up. Settle down, children. All right. You all know the drill. Run your routes, mark your logbooks, clear any infected you see. You run into anything you can't handle, you come back. Be smart about it. All right. Get going.
I just wonder, is there like a stock animation for horses, or did they mocap any horses at any point?
What were you dreaming about?
Was I talking?
You're doing your teeth grinding thing.
Where have you been?
Grab your gear. I want to show you something.
What?
Trust me.
Okay.
This way.
Guess we're playing as these. Is this check right now?
It's cold. You sure you don't want to do this when the sun's out? And it's warmer?
No. Can't wait.
I mean, it's the crack of
You don't
dawn,
wanna
so...
just tell me?
You need to see it.
What are you doing wandering around out here by yourself?
Been restless.
You too?
Feel like the farther south we go, the prettier it's gotten.
You want to keep going? Just drive all the way to Mexico?
I've thought about it.
I could see Manny's hometown.
Yeah, I don't see that living up to his stories somehow.
Yeah, no, probably not. You did all this in the dark?
Yes. Now come on.
I'm actually really glad I waited to play this in 60 FPS. I think I already said that, but... It's really good.
We keep going like this. We're gonna be tired for today's trip.
It's not that far.
Hey, is Mel okay? She seemed out of it these past few days.
She'll be fine.
You stop being weird, you're freaking me out.
I'm not being weird.
You're barely responding to what she's saying, dude.
Careful jumping over these.
Are you breaking up with Mel?
What? No. You wish.
I've had my fill, thank you.
You have to run to make it.
Cold.
I warned you.
I did it on purpose. For your ego.
Ouch.
We can't all be as graceful as you.
Clearly.
What is that?
You'll be fine.
It's too high.
Come on.
Come on, Lara Croft does it all the time.
Hey, eyes on me.
This does remind me of Rise of the Tomb Raider, though.
Stop looking down.
Which I did replay through,
We have to go
several
back
months ago
this
after I
way?
got my Series X.
Consider it an opportunity to work on your...
Although if you do have a
I
PS5,
gotta work my foot
put it in
up your
60 FPS
ass.
mode,
Abby.
and Shadow of the Tomb Raider as well. You got two games that play pretty nicely at a higher frame rate. Without any of the limitations of the consoles that they were made for.
Is this it?
We made it.
Holy shit. It's a fucking city.
Yeah.
Have you told anyone else?
Wanted you to see it first. I saw an armed patrol go from town to an outpost over there. A few more outposts in between. They have electricity, guns.
Oh shit, that's the settlement Ellie's from, isn't it? And Joel.
I'll figure it out.
Sorry, drinking from a straw. From a
Okay.
cup.
assuming he's in there.
There's
How do
water.
we get to him?
I'm starting the intermittent fasting kind of thing.
We can corner one of the patrols and get confirmation, and then
Summer job will help with that.
maybe find a way to lure him out.
16.8, look it up.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure they'll be happy to offer that information up.
Well, then we make them.
You hear yourself?
Yeah, I just need to lose weight.
Okay, what do you want to do? What is going on with you?
Mel's pregnant.
Oh. Okay.
It's not just that, though.
Should I say congrats?
When everyone else sees this, they're gonna want to turn back.
We can convince him, right? I fucking knew I couldn't count on you.
Abby, I want what you want, but not at any cost.
Oh, I've heard shit about her. Holy God.
Don't.
See you back at the lodge.
The way that the camera's focus went back onto her, you look at her snow cap, it dithers like hell for no reason. So when the focus peered back to her, the mesh, I guess, or the whatever the fuck it's called. Not mesh, the material, there we go, the material that her cap is made out of, it just dithered like hell at the, with that shit. Okay. Trying to find... I haven't even seen, like, anyone else's playthroughs of this game either. I am going in almost completely blind. I only know a few spoilers from just shit that I've heard through the internet. Which, I know, best way to go into a game. Or really anything ever. But, yeah. Oh my fucking god. I'm holding L1. Yeah, fucking hell. There you go. Jesus fucking Christ.
Look out. It's just a short hike.
Not really hard to discover how to go prone when literally you hold the button and it just makes the characters go all the way down to the ground.
Shit. You alive?
Ah. Looks like they froze to death. I assume that, like, these spores can't activate, when there's not a lot of heat being generated by the dead person's body. Or I guess mostly dead.
Oh shit.
Or they just legitimately can't, produce heat. That's just something I think That's something like that would do. That's what I would do. Oh, damn. Maybe they can. Maybe they can. Is this a new type of... These aren't clickers. Right, I forgot that the way you heal in these games is a manual.
I need to get a view.
Right, I remember in Uncharted 4 when, like, you're in... It's the part where you're in that house as Nathan Drake and his brother as kids. And you have to repeatedly, like, tap on the flashlight to keep the battery going. What kind of fucking control scheme is this shit? It's like... Bruh. And I can't even remap buttons or anything. Like, why?
This is a bad idea, Abby.
It's like, right, resources scarce. I keep expecting, like, to be able to loot bodies.
Where's that lookout?
Tomb Raider has gotten me too used to looting bodies.
Okay. It's gotta be close.
Oh, why the fuck is that? Oh my god. Oh, right. I forgot you gotta manually do that shit. Just quickly... Come on. Good thing, I guess, that they're blind to the fucking flashlights. What you doing, bruh? You, Ooh. You gonna stand there and be nice for me? Yes, you are. Play ball.
That's how you do it.
Alright. I'm gonna pause here, guys, and continue in the next one.